Emphasizing that yoga does not discriminate, US Secretary General Ban Ki-moon said that he discovered the simple sense of satisfaction it brings when he tried his first asana during his visit to India. In his message for the first International Day of Yoga to be observed on June 21st, UN chief said that yoga does not discriminate and to varying degrees all people can practice regardless of their relative strength, age or ability. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Monday described knowledge as the focal point of all religions and said that education helps societies to come out of darkness. Addressing a gathering of scholars, historians and diplomatic representatives at the release function of the book, Education of Muslims, an Islamic Perspective of Knowledge and Education, Indian Context, the Prime Minister said that education could become the strength of the entire SAARC region. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Monday called for enhanced convergence among various schemes aimed at welfare of tribal communities across the country. Chairing a high-level review meeting on tribal welfare initiatives, including Van Bandhu Kalyan Yojana, the Prime Minister stressed on improving the outcomes of various interventions for tribal welfare. External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj today flagged off the second batch of Kailash Mansarovar Yatris who will travel through the Nathula Pass from the national capital. The new route of Nathula Pass this year will enable the pilgrims to drive all along, travelling first from Gangtok in Sikkim to Shikhatse in Tibet, from where they can take vans and buses on the existing road to Mansarovar and Kailash directly. Brahma Parivartan or transformation of Lord Jagannath, Ballabhadra, Goddess Subhadra and Sri Sudarshan inside the temple of Lord Jagannath Puri in Odisha took place in the midnight. 4 numbers of Daitapati Sevaks or temple's servitors changed Brahma in a closed darkened room, blindfolded, their hands covered with cloth. Last ceremony was done in the year 1996. Petrol prices have been hiked by 64 paise a litre while diesel prices were reduced by Rs 1.35 per litre. The new prices have come into effect from midnight. Indian Oil Corporation said there has been an increase in international prices of petrol while international prices of diesel have shown a downward trend. A Jaguar fighter aircraft of the Indian Air Force today crashed while on a routine sortie near Allahabad in Uttar Pradesh. The aircraft, which took off from the Allahabad base, crashed at around 8:47 in the morning, nearly 18 kilometers from Allahabad. This is the second such incident this year. Both the pilots had ejected and efforts were on to find them. A court of inquiry has been ordered. India has signed a major motor vehicles pact with Bhutan, Bangladesh and Nepal that will enable seamless transit of passenger and cargo vehicles among people of these nations. Road Transport and Highways Minister Nitin Gadkari on Monday signed the Bangladesh, Bhutan, India and Nepal Motor Vehicle Agreement along with transport ministers of the other 3 nations at Bhutan's capital Thimphu. Supreme Court on Monday cancelled the All India pre-medical test for admission to MBBS courses in medical colleges across India. The court scrapped the paper after large-scale cheating came to light at various centres. The CBSE has been directed to conduct fresh tests within 4 weeks. The family members of Shahjahanpur-based journalist Jagendra Singh, who was allegedly killed by State Minister Ram Murthy Singh Verma, have been sitting on protest for 3 days now. Demanding a CBI inquiry into the case, Singh's wife, who fainted while protesting, has refused to be hospitalized and is being treated at the protest site. Jagendra, who was reportedly set ablaze on June 1st, had succumbed to his burn injuries in a Lucknow hospital on June 8th. Southern Peninsula, Central India and East and Northeast India have so far recorded good rainfall. The Met Department on Monday said the rainfall was 13% above the normal limit. The country as a whole has received 69.6 mm of rainfall as compared to normal limit of 61.4 mm of rainfall from June 1st till date. Inflation remained in the negative zone for the 7th consecutive month in May due to easing prices of fuel, food items and manufactured goods. As per the government data released on Monday, the prices fell at minus 2.36%. The WPI-based inflation was minus 2.65% in April. In international news, Sudanese President Omar al-Bashir flew out of South Africa on Monday in defiance of a Pretoria court that later said he should have been arrested to face genocide charges at the International Criminal Court. Despite a legal order for him to stay in the country ahead of the ruling on his detention, the government let Bashir leave unhindered, with South Africa's ruling party accusing the ICC of being biased against Africans. Former Florida Governor Jeb Bush finally launched his US presidential campaign on Monday, insisting America deserves better after 8 years of Barack Obama. Following a lengthy exploration of a White House bid, Bush made his formal announcement at Miami-Dade College, a diverse university chosen to signal that he aims to run an inclusive 2016 campaign. The United Nations General Assembly on Monday unanimously elected Denmark's former Parliament Speaker Mogens Lykketoft as President of his 70th anniversary session. The 69-year-old has been Speaker of the Danish Parliament since 2011 as a member of the Social Democrats Party. He was the country's Minister of Finance and then Foreign Affairs from 1993 to 2001.